Hey guys, welcome to the first lesson on habits. We are going to jump right in and talk about your brain and habits. Your brain really likes to be efficient. The primitive brain that you have is constantly trying to keep you safe and alive. It wants to seek pleasure, avoid pain, and be efficient. It doesn't like when you do new things. It freaks out and goes into fight or flight mode. And it just wants to really repeat what it's done in the past because it knows that that's what's going to keep you safe. James Clear, who's a habit guru, says that habits are the compound interest to personal development. What he means is that if you want to really exponentially improve your life and grow as a person, the easiest way to do it is to use habits. And you already have a ton of habits, and I'm sure you know this, but you might not even realize how much of what you do is a habit. Literally, like what you buy at the grocery store, and think about all the options. Like, I'm sure you might buy some different things at different times, but really you're probably buying the same things. And then what you eat for different meals, how and when you work out, the route you drive to work, how often you use social media. Your mindset is a habit. How you read books or how you don't, like whether you do, whether whatever, how you put on your clothes in the morning, like how you take a shower, everything you do like unconsciously that you're just like in the routine of doing is a habit. The secret to hacking your way into designing your dream life with as little resistance as possible is to incorporate supportive habits. So what you want to do is switch up your habits so that they support the results that you want to see in your life. So you may be doing things right now that don't support it, and what you want to do is change those and incorporate ones that do support it. Many people think that you need so much willpower and motivation to make a huge impact on your life. How often do we hear people talk about, oh, I don't have the willpower, I'm just not motivated. You really don't need that much willpower, which is a great thing. You do, though, need clarity and you need a plan. And if you put that plan into action and add supportive habits around it, your brain is just going to comply. The biggest hang up I see most people have is clarity. They don't have clarity. And then they also don't have a good plan. They have like a vagueness and then like a vague plan. It's just not going to work. You need to be really clear about the results that you want to create in your life. And you know what? If you're not clear about it now, just get clear on figuring it out and get clear on trying. Okay, well, I think I might want X, Y, and Z, so I'm going to try those things and be very committed and clear to those. And you can always change course. You don't have to commit to one thing and never change course. The idea is that you commit to things and you figure it out as you go, and then you change course if you need to, or you change your mind, instead of just living in like vagueness and lack of clarity and not having a plan. So when you do all that, when you have clarity about things you're going to try and do and pursue, and then you implement a plan in place, all you have to do is add habits to it, and it is like amazing. Your brain will go to work. So I want to talk about how habits actually work next. There is a trigger and a routine and a benefit, and this is the way that habits work. There are lots of books on this. You can check the resources in this course if you're interested in reading habits books, but just know there's a trigger, there's a routine, and there is a benefit. So I want to talk about an example. Let's say every day when you get home from work, you turn on the TV and you watch an episode of your favorite show. And you're just like in the habit, that's like your routine. The trigger is getting home and walking into your living room where you see the remote sitting on the table and the TV waiting there for you to turn it on. The routine is the actual behavior of turning on the TV every day that you've repeated so long. And the benefit is whatever feeling you're getting from watching that show. It could be, stress relief or avoiding, thoughts or feelings from the day, whatever. But this is just a simple example of a habit that would not support designing your dream life and getting results that you want, because you're basically escaping your day and it's just like a little bit of pleasure that feels good. And it sounds small, but it can really derail you from your goals because you're wasting time and you're not managing your emotions and your health. You can change your habits, and you can do it in a number of different ways. You can change the triggers, so you can structure your environment to prompt better behavior and prevent bad behavior. You basically design your environment to support your happiness, well-being, and success. Or you can think about it differently. You can think about the benefit, and you can ask yourself if there's a different way for you to get that benefit by substituting a better habit. So when you think about habits, again, when you think about the trigger, the routine, and the benefit, remember, that is what you need to be thinking about when you're thinking about changing your habits. So if you want to make it easier on yourself and more likely that you'll design your dream life, and then you need to incorporate these great habits that support your success to get those results. And we'll talk a lot more about all of this in the next lessons in this section. Okay, I will see you there.